Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This reading is for Cancer. Question, will you meet someone new or connect with the person you're thinking of between now and the New Year's? What does Cancer need to know? Will you meet someone new or connect with the person you're thinking of? All right, I see a lot of abundance coming in. There's prosperity, everything is kind of blooming. I can see blue sky in the background, so there's abundance. Yeah, it's saying to be a little patient. It's coming. Patience can often pay off. Yeah, I see leadership. It has to do with someone taking the lead. Yeah, so there is definitely a lot of abundance. The person who's coming towards you could be that way, or it's what they're seeing, but this is an energy of patience. Yeah, so you've been patient for someone to take the lead. Yeah, I see, look at that, there's clarity. This is someone open. See, opening up, there's clarity. It's about somebody being emotionally available because it is about emotion. So, nice. Yeah, there it is. We got the emotions flowing, communication flowing. So there's going to be communication and the flow of emotions. It's about someone being emotionally ready. Yeah, but it's all about abundance. There's definitely opportunity. Yeah, someone's been doing their due diligence. See, looking down at a situation. You can see there's a shadow down there. Someone looking at their own shadow. But it's all about being open. And it could be somebody here taking the lead, looking to see if you're available. Yeah, definitely an energy of taking the lead. Some of you are waiting for someone to do so. But in the meantime, I feel communication, emotions flowing. There's butterflies here. There's birds. I do see flowers and the water, which is flow. Yeah, so someone just doing some thinking, doing their due diligence. Yep, there's the flow. Someone's getting into their feels. It's about the communication flowing too. See, there's a need for clarity. So someone's just doing their due diligence, basically. Yeah. Let's have a look at the abundance. Ooh, this card wants to come out. Yeah, we got someone kind of pinned down by their thoughts. They're thinking. Someone's not quite ready to move. It's saying to be a little patient. They're thinking. Yeah, it could be someone who's taken healing from a situation, but there's abundance. So this is telling me it's about somebody here who sees. This is what they're seeing. Let's have a look at patience. Yeah, Five of Wands. So there's been someone dealing with obstacles and challenges. So there's definitely, it's about taking action for sure. Someone here could be looking to see if there's competition too, but it's someone who could be taking a break. There's been, something going on here. Yeah, it's either competition energy. To me, it looks like just some little bit of chaos here. But it's a person taking the lead. Yeah, this is someone dealing with this. But you can see it's about being emotionally ready. So this is someone who needed a time out from some, and like I say, there could be challenges, obstacles, just day-to-day life issues. But it's definitely someone who, it all has to do with the abundance. Someone's in their feels here, but it has to do with clearing something out here. Let's have a look at openness. Yeah, so someone letting go, releasing things that no longer serve. But the interesting thing is it's whether the feelings are mutual. Yeah, this is a person here. I think it's someone breaking free from a situation, adventure. See, someone seeing adventure. There's definitely some sort of attraction, but it's an energy of someone going after someone. It could be competition. It could be someone doing due diligence. To me, it looks like someone who isn't interested in competing, and it could be yourself. But like I say, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, some Aquarius, where someone's just, it is what it is. So someone's dealing with something. It is what it is. This is someone just going to let it go, release it. But it's somebody looking to see if the feelings are mutual or if there is competition. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. See, going down this path. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised there's people who know people here. See, mutual, friends, people. There's some sort of collaboration, people getting together. I think there's going to be communication, but it's somebody who's definitely thinking things through, pinned down by their thoughts, doing their due diligence. Yeah. Yeah, Ten of Wands, someone letting go of baggage. So to me, it looks like a person who's healing from a situation. Just a little time out, someone needing a much needed rest. It could be even work situations where someone here's just got a lot going on. But this is about going down this path, the things two people have in common, something mutual here. Yeah, collaborating, working together, teaming up. Do you want to go together? See, there's an opportunity coming in, getting together, spending time. Somebody here is trying to make time here. Tell me about the flow. Yeah, look at, see, feelings flowing. Cancer, you know, two people in their field, see, allowing the feelings to flow. There's abundance here between two people. Something is kind of blossoming. It's just like it's developing. But this is kind of like the Six of Wands in a way. But it's all about going down, you know, getting together, spending time together. See, this is an energy of not chasing. Got a person who's thinking about all this, and you can see the Ten of Wands, someone's letting go of baggage, but it's about responsibility and reliability. Someone who pulls their weight. Yeah, and we have the Magician. So this has to do with, see, look at more butterflies, change, transformation. So I do feel it's someone here who feels they have everything they need. So this is someone who, it has to do with success too. Someone who's focused on success. But it's what someone's hoping to achieve. So you're manifesting each other here. Someone here feels they have everything they need. It's about being able to provide. So I feel we have someone who's overcoming obstacles, challenges, being able to provide, to give someone the attention they deserve. Definitely do your due diligence here as well, because it's right beside the Queen of Cups too. So let's have a look at this Five of Wands. What is this all about here? Yeah, this is someone being a little cautious, careful what they wish for, but it's about filling the cup, getting the cup filled. See, it's be careful what you're manifesting. So I don't know if there's competition here. If this person's looking to see if there is, because I see something to do with mutual. People talking, collaborating, getting together. Somebody here may be getting attention. If you got someone who's not giving you attention, it's someone maybe getting it somewhere else. But I would really watch for that. But it's funny because you're manifesting each other. There's a little mirroring too. Tell me about the King of Cups. It has to do with someone who needs to take action. See, they need to take action. But it could be someone looking to see if there's competition, and there could be, because this is a person coming in. I feel some of you have manifested. You've been putting yourself out there, some of you. See, it's about the flow of communication. Things have been, it feels like things have been kind of slow, but it has to do with what you're manifesting. You and another person are mirroring each other, but I feel like this is another person. See, another person, someone who knows someone, mutual. But it's all about people getting together, collaborating, teaming up. Cooperation, compromise, compatibility. It's whether you're compatible. But it's all about spending time together. This is somebody here, I feel, trying to achieve a goal so they can spend time. This has to do with someone taking a break. Who is this Knight of Cups? It could be this person. Yeah, it's someone who's been thinking things through. This is an energy of someone taking decisive action. It's a person seizing an opportunity. This is someone who sees an opportunity and they're seizing the day. It's someone who doesn't want you to get away. Yeah, there's a sense of someone who needs to hurry up, and I do think it's because you've possibly manifested two here if you are the feminine. It could go either way. Let's have a look at the Star. The Star, yeah. This is someone getting, see, look at that moon energy. This is a person releasing something here, letting it go. It is what it is. So something here may not be meant to be. Someone feels like you're getting away. Because someone's gone deep within their emotions. See, going deep within their feelings. There's confusion. And it's someone who feels, okay, well, I guess it's just not meant to be. It is what it is. And then you have this other person. So there's a third energy. There is another energy. Yeah. See, it's about two people talking, connecting, the things you have in common, collaborating. I wouldn't be surprised there's friends of friends. someone who knows someone, but there it is, the Magician again. See what you're manifesting. Someone who has everything they need to manifest their desires. So you're manifesting what you desire. But this is like, I think you're mirroring this person. I mean, it very well could be just this person, but I'm getting a vibe of another person here. Yeah, it's about connecting, soulmate connection. So yeah, it's about getting together, spending time together. I feel someone's trying to overcome obstacles, challenges. They're being cautious, a little careful what they wish for. But it's telling you to be careful what you're manifesting. So I would have to say, think things through, choose your battles. See, someone's choosing their battles. There's someone who's clearing things out, cleaning up any drama, competition, whatever that Five of Wands is. And then you have a person who's seizing the day, taking the opportunity. Yet we have this energy of someone going deep within their... See, it's a person who doesn't know something. Little bit of confusion here. But it's about someone's emotions starting to flow. See, it's all about clarity. Someone here needs to clear something up. They need to clear something up before they manifest something new. But look at that energy of the mirroring too. Wow. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. See, it's all about good luck and timing, a whole new romantic cycle. Someone's clearing things out before they come in. And they're gaining clarity. But this has to do with yourself too. Do your due diligence, okay? Whether you're masculine or feminine, do your due diligence. Be careful what you're manifesting. See, this is someone who often keeps all their feelings to themselves. They keep it all in. Because somebody here is uncertain, they're not sure. Yeah, I think there's another person. I'm feeling like you've manifested multiple. Some of you have already made some kind of connection. You've connected with someone. Because this is about people collaborating, spending some time together. It could be someone who's maybe... See, it's a person choosing their battles, thinking it through. But this is someone who's going to take decisive action. And then it's almost like someone's hitting a roadblock. But yeah... Saying to trust your intuition. The moon is also intuition, but it's someone's mood. Someone here could be in a particular mood, or sometimes it's somebody who's kind of moody. They get in a particular mood. It doesn't serve them. They need to let it go. Someone needs to let go of this energy and release it. But there's a connection. Somebody's making a connection. So yeah, I see getting together, spending some time together. See, some of you, this is what you want. You want someone to spend time with you. You want to be with someone. I see compatibility, the things you have in common. So there is a little mirroring for sure. One of these people, I mean, this is good luck and timing, but this is a new romantic experience. The Wheel of Fortune, it has to do with good luck. Yeah, but it's all about the timing. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Let me just grab the smaller deck. Wheel of Fortune. Why is this here? Yeah, it's funny because I've seen the Three of Pentacles try to come out there. See, it's all about the person you have the most in common with. But I feel it's someone who knows someone. But what do you have in common, or what do these people have in common? Do they mirror each other, or is it you mirroring them? This is what it's showing me. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. See, being open. Some of you, it's being open, letting someone know you're open, available. Some of you have given up with someone. I feel like you're pushing the stop button if you've had something on and off and someone isn't moving. But I feel like we have a person clearing up chaos. They see abundance. That someone's pinned down by their thoughts, are not ready to take action. This is someone clearing things out. But while this is going on, I feel like there's another person. See, letting people know you're open. I feel like it's about connecting with someone. Soulmate connection. And manifesting, the mirroring. Ooh, two people who have everything they need to manifest what they desire. Yeah, so some of you, it is an energy of connecting with someone new. Because I feel like you got a person here who's dealing with challenges, obstacles, there's complications. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. See, it's an energy of being patient. Often patience can pay off, right? Being patient. Yeah, so there's some of you, I do feel like you've kind of lost patience, though. This is what I'm feeling. Because feeling a little confused, uncertain, don't know what's going on. Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Let's see what it says now. You got an Emperor overcoming. So one of these people is an Emperor. So you can see, be careful what you wish for with one of these people, because I feel like there's someone here who's, like, pay attention to the red flags. One of these people has red flags, or they're doing their due diligence to you, with you. But it is an Emperor. So one of these people is overcoming obstacles, challenges. This is someone who knows what they want. So I feel like you got a new person coming in. Some of you, it's about being open to new, because you have someone here who's not taking action. But I do see this energy of competing. Somebody here is going after what they want. They've thought it through. They've done their due diligence. Yeah, see, there's an energy of someone avoiding a disaster. So some of you have, someone here is coming in to ask you out on a date, but I do think you have someone who may have rushed in and backed out, someone who's been avoiding you because they have a whole lot going on, or you are avoiding this person. But it's all about someone waiting for things to calm down. Someone's waiting for something to calm down. It could be work, whatever it is they're doing. Tell me about the Six of Swords, but it's a person applying lessons learned to this situation. Now this could have to do with travel complications. Often this is Five of Wands is somebody wanting to visit, someone wanting to travel. There could be obstacles, but this is someone overcoming it. They're looking ahead. They know what they need to do. You see, this is about lead. This person's taken the lead. They know what they know what's expected. And then you got another person, I feel, who's just in their feels. If it is one person, I mean, for some of you, it very well could be, but I feel like you've made a connection. You've talked. I see collaborating, talking about getting together, doing things together. Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Yeah. I think you're going to spend time with someone for sure. Yeah. If you're open, only if you're open, and this person knows you're open and available. Because you have to manifest what you desire with that Six of Wands. See, you're not chasing. They have to take the lead. And I'm seeing happiness and joy. See clarity. Look at the flow. The feelings are flowing. So this is also about the feminine, not just the masculine, being emotionally available. So this is an interesting, if you got someone who's been pinned on by their thoughts not moving, and you've done your due diligence and you see red flags with one of these, because there's this energy of avoiding a disaster. Yeah. See, it's two people learning about each other. Someone wants to visit someone, they want to see them. So this is about two people learning about each other, spending time together, doing things together. But this is about forming a bond, a connection. Someone here definitely wants to do this. But I wonder if this is someone trying to, a masculine on a time out from someone. That's what only thing I'm concerned with. But it is overcoming. This is someone overcoming it. They take the lead. They're confident. The Lovers is about two people forming a bond, learning by spending time together. The only way to get to know someone is to spend time with them. So it's about getting acquainted. So I feel like you're acquainted, but there was desire. There was some kind of attraction here. See, the feeling was mutual, but there's someone else who's uncertain, feeling confused. Wow, crazy. But there's the sun. There's that sun shining. So let's have a look at the Queen of Cups, because this is all about good luck and timing, a whole new romantic cycle. This is a whole new cycle moving into the new year. It could happen before that, but I feel like some of you have already gotten acquainted and there's already this attraction, because you're attracting what you're desiring here by not moving, right? Letting this person take the lead so that they're confident. But this is an Emperor. Yeah, see, victory. Some of you are breaking free from another situation. See, it's whether someone's free and available too. It's someone making sure, but it could be this person making themselves available. This is an interesting, someone reaching out. So some of you do have someone here who I feel, so some of you have someone who's not giving you any attention, or you have someone who's like that, not giving you attention. Take it as it resonates. You can flip this around with this energy. So this is no longer talking or giving to someone. So no longer feeding someone's ego. See, someone's pride got in the way. I feel like you got a person whose pride got in the way. And I wonder if this is someone who's thinking that, you know, you're only interested in them because of what they can provide. But these are two people who are both emotionally available. They provide for each other. See, team up, partnership, two people who build each other up. They work together as a team. It's about it being a couple. So some of you definitely have and I do feel like you got a person who's generous, but one of these people, I feel, for those of you that have two, this is someone who sees a person who has everything they need. There's a lot of abundance, but it's what two people can provide, what you can accomplish together. So I do see someone reaching out, but I see some of you have a person here who I feel is feeling kind of confused. They're going deep in their feelings. There's things that they don't know, and the only way to know is to ask. So I do think there's someone here probably has some questions, but I do think some of you got a person whose pride's getting in the way, their ego. But it's also both people, see, letting go of your pride, letting each other know you're available. This person is the one who's going to take the lead, the Emperor. Whoever the other person is, I feel it's just someone trying to avoid a disaster. Yeah, you've got a person up here. This is the person, someone in their head, pinned down by their thoughts, thinking about getting to know you, spending time with you, doing things together. The only way to know if someone is, if you're compatible or if you have anything in common, because there's a lot of unknown, is to spend time. And it could be someone who wanted to just take a trip or go somewhere. Yeah. And for those of you who got someone at a distance, be very careful of someone who asks you for money. Be very careful of anyone who reaches out and suddenly says they don't have any money. Okay? Or they're stuck someplace, you know, at an airport or whatever. Just be very careful of someone who manipulates. Never give anybody on the internet money. If you've never met the person and never spent time, do not give them anything. I see that here for some of you, but you can see there's someone new. There's happiness and joy. So, but I feel it's someplace close by. I don't feel like there's long distance. I'm not seeing the world for most of you, but this is interesting because it's saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. You're about to receive. You have a person who's going to reach out. They want to spend time with you. Now, I don't know if this is someone at a distance. For sure, like how far, because I do see this distance, but I feel some of you are distancing yourself, or this person's distancing themselves from another. Only you would know that. And if you aren't sure, like I say, there's confusion, illusion, things that are still unknown, but it's about whether the feelings are mutual. See, somebody isn't sure if the feelings are mutual, but it's a person who's in their head. They're doing their due diligence. This is someone who's learned something. And it is possible that there could be a mutual friend, someone who has a friend. Maybe you dated. I wouldn't be surprised with this energy where you dated someone here in a social circle. But yeah. But there's the aha moment, victory, truth, the moment of truth. Someone's being enlightened. See, there's the aha moment, the enlightenment. So someone's finding out a truth, and it's making them happy. This is someone who sees things clearly. To me, it looks like someone who's cutting someone out, moving on, waiting for things to calm down, or somebody who's ended a situation because the two of you are making a connection. So it's possible this is someone who's kept this to themselves a secret. Saying to trust your own inner knowing here. You already know the answers you're seeking. If you're making a choice, I feel like you already know who you're going to choose if you have a choice. Yeah, see, someone who wants to do, so it's about someone who does things, someone who wants to spend time with you, they want to be with you, they want to learn about you. See, this is about two people moving forward calmly and peacefully, learning about each other, forming a bond. It's about forming a bond. But this is possibly someone who's cut somebody else out too and waiting for things to calm down. Tell me about this person. Yeah, it's all about long-term stability, a partner, someone who's a person who's there through thick and thin. See, this is someone who I feel it could be this person dealing with something on and off. But I feel like this is about long-term stability, a partner. King and Queen of Cups, two people who look out for each other, nurture and care for each other. They feel each other's needs. See, they're seeing this. Someone here is definitely not getting enough attention from someone. Getting attention elsewhere. But I'm not seeing deception or dishonesty. I just feel like someone's thinking it through, choosing their battles. But it's someone who wants to come in and sweep you off your feet. But it could be how this person felt. I mean, this is very interesting energy at this point, because this is about love. This is someone making a choice. But it's about learning about someone. The only way to get to know someone is to spend time. So... and if it is someone who wants to travel and visit, this is about visiting someone. But this person sees someone who's there through thick and thin, someone who has someone's back, someone's learning something. Somebody who's reliable, stable, they have their back through thick and thin. That's the King and Queen of Cups. So I do feel some of you could couple up. Look at King and Queen of Swords. So two people doing a lot of thinking, doing your due diligence, thinking things through. See, it's about making a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. And if you have two, it's about leaving one behind. Now, if you have someone here who was not reaching out and avoiding you, and you reached out and they didn't respond or reply, that could be where you make that choice. But this is an interesting energy, because this is often two people who communicate very clearly. You just say it like it is. But it's the feminine having to choose too. So this is telling me there's a decision that needs to be made. It could be happening right now, because I do see something to do with the new year and this victory, truth, enlightenment, the things that the two of you have in common. So it's about getting together. So you might get together before that, or you've already made the connection. Now it's about the next step. Tell me about tell me about the Magician. Yeah, so I do see someone here a little guarded, defensive. So this, I feel some of you, I'm going to be honest, I feel some of you have had someone who kind of pushed you away, blocked you, or didn't let you in emotionally. So that's what I feel is going to be left behind. But this is also saying you're going to have to let your guard down. We have two people here who have experience, have learned lessons from the past, and you're applying it to this. But it's about looking into the future, seeing clearly where you want this to go. Do you see a future with this person? See, being very logical too. This is interesting, but it's about, I feel what it's saying is the mirroring, you're mirroring each other. You both have everything you need. You just need to let your guard down and let each other in. And I feel some of you, the person that you're expecting, see, this is what someone's expecting. Is someone to be more open. But yet someone may have been kind of guarded, defensive, somebody who needed a time out before they were ready to let someone in. So you have an Emperor coming in. Yeah, and if you have multiple opportunities, and I feel that for some of you, you have a choice to make. It's either letting your guard down, letting somebody in, this person who was on a break, overcoming obstacles, challenges, which I actually feel is an Emperor, overcoming this. See, it's competitive going on. Someone here, see, this is someone who definitely doesn't want you to get away. But it's a person choosing their battle. See, it has to do with the timing. It's all about timing. Someone feeling lucky, fortunate, but it's almost like it's too good to be true. It's everything they could ever want. But they got all up in their feels here, feeling kind of confused. Now the Queen of Pentacles here, which tells me this is about preparing. It's telling you to prepare, to ground yourself and ask yourself, there it is right there. Do I see myself with this person? Some of you have someone here, I feel, I'm going to be honest, the person that you've met most recently, and you can flip this over, but I feel you're not sure. But I do see the confusion. See, it has to do with being able to decide, do you see this person in your future? Someone here I feel like you don't really see a future with, it's not going to go anywhere, or that... because it's about being real, and it's about being yourself, being real, looking at the reality of the situation. So yeah, so one of these people I feel See, it's not just about being emotionally, water signs connecting, because I actually get the vibe that you got someone who's quite fiery. I do see air. You both may have air in your chart. I see some Gemini. I see some Leo. Yeah, a lot of Gemini energy, which is interesting. But that's, like I say, and there's some Aquarius, so it's about how you connect, how you communicate. I feel it's really important to be able to communicate with the person you're going to move forward with. But I feel like some of you already know the person. I feel like you know the person you're seeking. Definitely some of you, because I've asked the question, are you going to connect with the person that you've already had a connection with, or someone new? So it's all about clarity, seeing clearly, seeing the truth. One of these people, I feel like there's compatibility with both, but I feel like you have more in common with the other person. Somehow they fit. But I feel like the decision isn't made yet. I feel internally you kind of already know. Yeah, see, it's all about good luck and timing, feeling fortune, a whole new romantic cycle. But something happened here where someone rushed in, I feel, and maybe backed out. Someone who needed a time out to heal. They had maybe cut someone out. Wow, but the person coming in, I feel the person who's coming in to take the lead is an emperor. And it's someone who's been overcoming a lot of obstacles and challenges to be able to be generous. See, someone here maybe felt they couldn't provide or couldn't spend time with you, give you what you needed. And I wouldn't be surprised that's the person coming in as the emperor. I got to be honest, that's what I'm kind of seeing here. But yeah, see, it's all about yourself being open. It's telling you to do your own due diligence, think things through. But it's about two people who need to let their guards down and let each other in. If you have someone who rushed in and pushed you away, it's often someone who's not ready to provide. So yeah, I don't think the decision's made. I really feel that you need more clarity, but I think some of you kind of already know. You definitely know the person. The person I feel like you're open to and you're seeking is someone you definitely know. But then there's the new. See, open to new. Some of you are just maybe even blocking someone. It all depends on your situation, but this is about the way you're conducting themselves. See, it's about loyalty, faith. See, I feel like you have faith in yourself to make the right choice when that time comes. But yeah, I see multiple opportunities here. Some of you, it's yourself, see, acting like you just want to be single, and often this is what people project. You could be pushing people away yourself. So whatever it is you need to release, patterns, habits, behaviors, now it's time to let it go. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is often stable, independent. See, it's all about someone who doesn't need someone to provide. So I don't think you're chasing anyone. The Empress doesn't chase. But the Emperor and the Empress are the two people who are going to connect. They're the two people who are emotionally available and mature. But it's whether this person's really your type or not, too. Quite the read, but yeah, I see going down this path, spending time, someone to do things with, see company, companionship. Some of you just want friends first. You could have someone here who wants this. I'm going to tell you, no matter who's coming in, they want a heck of a lot more than friends and companions. But one of these people I feel's kind of cheap. I do think there's someone who's has, kind of maybe set in their ways. But for most of you, it's just, I feel like you are the one who can decide. See, it's about learning. See, that you need to spend a little time. Someone here, you still need to know them a little bit more. Someone who you've made a connection with, but it hasn't gone anywhere. But I don't know if that person's even going to come in, to be honest. And then there's the new. So yeah, look at that. See, there's opportunity. And I do feel it's an energy of opportunity. You know a good thing when you see it. But some of you are still keeping your options open. And I wouldn't be surprised you connect with someone new with all this going on. But wow, crazy energy. But this is the energy right here. This is where you have to make some kind of a decision. And I feel like you need to know a little more about someone before you can decide. But I feel like you kind of already know the person that you're that you're going to choose, the person that you desire, because it's about two people manifesting what they desire. It's just a matter of communication. Something was blocking the flow of communication here. So I don't know if some of you blocked someone or what happened here. But this is often two people who need to let their guard down, and they need to let each other in emotionally. Yeah. Yeah. See, someone who's single, independent, they look out for themselves. So I feel like you got a person here who kind of thinks, well, maybe they're not really that interested, you know, when it comes to love, to connecting emotionally. Wow. Well, I see a new person possibly. I see the new year. I see going down this path. And I mean, I see clarity and truth, speaking truth. See, letting people know you're open and available. I see opportunities coming in. But it's about yourself choosing the right person. I feel it's the Emperor, whoever they are, but I honestly feel the Emperor is the person who's taken a time out, who is pinned down by their thoughts, thinking. The person who rushed in and maybe backed out. Yeah. All about good luck and timing. Sometimes I feel when that star's there, it often feels too good to be true. Yeah, see, it has to do with the house, a home, a reason to celebrate. So there's some sort of people getting together, collaborating. I see someone, and I also, the star's often someone who's in the social circle, someone hosting something. But this is also a single person who has everything they need. Yep, see, there's the cup. See, it's all about the cup coming in. Somebody wants to offer you the cup, but you got to let your guard down. I think some of you have been taken advantage of before, but I also feel like there's a masculine with that energy. So, yeah, I see making a connection. Some of you are definitely, there's a situation I feel that may not go anywhere. And then the other opportunity. It's an opportunity, an invitation. Someone's cup runneth over. So it's about receiving. Let this person know you're available. See, someone here felt that you were, I feel, unavailable or not interested. And it's like they're seeing a truth. They're finding out a truth that you're actually open and available. Take care, and we'll see you soon.